Hi ladies, morning. I'm Carla, the founder of the Feminine Energy, and today I'm doing this walk in this gorgeous place. It's just like a park, and I like to do my walks. My walks for me, walking for me, it's part of my feminine me time. It's part of my relaxing time. It's also like a meditation for me. It's like a walking meditation because it just makes me connect to myself, to my body, and just feel good in general. Just be in the present moment, enjoying this nature, this beautiful nature. And yeah, I just wanted to do this video just to talk exactly about that and about exercising, health, etc. as a feminine woman. Well, I'm not an expert. I'm not a fitness or instructor, personal trainer, or doctor or anything like that, but I just talk from my own experience that I like to move. I think it's so important to move for a feminine woman, not because to lose weight or be fit, but just to move, to move your body, because your body needs movement so you feel good. That's so important. That's very important. And to me, it's all about balancing your hormones as well. As a woman, it's also very important to balance your hormones so that you can eat healthy, eat the things that do good for you, and just feel good. Just feel good in general. That's so important. And I just wanted to share, for me it has changed a lot over the years, how I move my body, and that's also part of feminine energy. And being in your feminine energy is about listening to your body and not force or push yourself to do things that don't feel good just because you feel like you have to do them to reach a goal, because that's basically masculine energy. So to me it has changed a lot over the years. I'm just looking where I'm going. So before, like many years ago, like when I was in my 20s, I used to do very strenuous exercise. I did tennis, play tennis. There's some tennis courts just around here. That's what I used to play actually. And I used to do tennis. I used to do HIIT, which is very intense cardio. I used to do weights, running, all the sorts. I was very addicted to exercise, and it was my goal at the time also to stay slim, and I would just feel good. It would just feel good at that time in my body. It would just feel right. It would just feel really good. I would feel good. I would recover really fast. It was easy for me to eat healthy, and even if I did something that wasn't that healthy, I would recover really fast. My body would recover fast. I was, burning a lot of calories, etc. And I would recover fast. And the next day I was ready to go again. So I just did that. I did what made me feel good. And now that I'm 40, it's a totally different story. There was a time when I was still in my survival mode, and I was pushing myself to do the same, to continue to do the same. I was still in my 30s at that time, and it just didn't feel good anymore. I was messing around with my body, messing around with my hormones. I was still all over the place, and I was having these huge cravings for sugar that I'd never had before. It's like crazy. I would feel drained if I had to do, for example, a HIIT class, which is very intense cardio. I would feel completely drained. I wouldn't feel, because I like to do exercise that gives you energy. It makes you feel good and makes you feel even more energy, not exercise that drains you. So I always started to feel drained. I always started to feel exhausted after that kind of exercise, and have those crazy cravings. So that's when then I realized that my body was changing, right? My body was changing, and it wasn't liking any of that anymore, any longer. You wanted to move, but you wanted to move in a different way. So basically, I had my hormones were all in balance. That's why I had all those cravings. That's why I was exhausted, etc., etc. So that's what I realized. I have to change, and I have to listen to my body, get out of my head, get out of masculine energy, get out of my head, get out of my mind, who is telling me, no, you have to force, you have to push yourself, blah, 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 blah. And just listening to my body. What do I want? What does my body want? And it wants to feel good. It wants to move in a way that balances the hormones. I balance my hormones. So that's when when I started, embodying my feminine energy. It's when you embody your feminine energy, you connect with yourself, with your body, how you feel. It touches in so many different things. It's not just about your life, your work, or dating. It's about everything. So I started to listen to my body, and I started to realize I want to move, but I want to move in a way that balances my hormones, that supports my body changes. So that's when I started to do walks. I stopped with the strenuous exercise. I stopped with all of that. I started to do walking. I continue to do weights. I still do weights at the gym, but it's in a different way that I do that. It's more about resistance training that also balances my hormones. And I started to do these walks. I do some dance classes as well, which are really fun, and I love to dance. And then I realized that I started to feel that again. I started to feel energized after I do these things. I stopped with the cravings, with the sugar cravings, and I felt more balanced, just more balanced in general. Body and mind. I feel they are in sync. They are in sync now, and I don't have those cravings. I can eat healthy easily now. I can maintain a steady weight as well. It doesn't fluctuate as much as before, and it just feels good, because exercise and moving your body is all about feminine energy. It's all about feeling good. It's not about forcing yourself and pushing yourself to do things that your body is saying, no, stop, I don't want this anymore. No, it's about feeling good. So I'm not saying that you have to stop if you like those intense cardio sessions or other type of running or any things. I'm not saying you have to stop. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you have to listen to your body and do what feels right. Do what feels good. It can be those intense classes. It can be just walking or swimming or, whatever it is. But just listen to your body. Your body will tell you. And when you feel good, when you feel energized, when you feel like you don't have those cravings, it's easy for you to eat healthy. It's easy for you to go about your days with energy. That's when your body is balanced. Your hormones are balanced, because it's very important, because we feminine women, not just women in general, we have our monthly cycles. We're not like men who don't have this. They're always steady. We have these monthly cycles, and we fluctuate a lot, especially our hormones. So we need to move according to those monthly cycles. And maybe there are times of the month you have more energy, others you don't. So change what you do as well, what type of exercise you do on those times of the month, and just listening. Just listen to your body. That's the main thing, for a feminine woman, for a woman in her feminine energy. Listen to your body. Have a nice day.